Good morning, everybody. And today I will tell you about linear inequations. And before going to linear equations, I am going to tell you some basic idea about intervals, different types of intervals. See here, if x belongs to AB, and I am telling you this one, either you can write like this or AB, you can write like this, and this is called the open interval. Either this one or this one. This is called the open interval, and its the meaning is x is less than b and greater than a. Okay. Then second interval is x belongs to closed interval AB. You should write like this: closed interval AB, and the meaning of this one is x is lesser equal to b and greater equal to a. And the next one is x belongs to, see here, what I am writing, half closed and half open. You can tell, you can read like this: left open, right closed. But it will be better if you will say semi-open regarding the first one, semi-open. And the meaning of this one is x is lesser equal to b and greater than a. And another one is x belongs to AB and right open, left closed, or semi-closed, you can say. And the meaning of this one is x is less than b and greater equal to a. See here, in these four cases, when there is closed interval, you are giving equal to sign. See here, right closed, you are giving equal to sign with less than. Left closed with greater than, you are giving equal to sign. Here there is no closed interval, so strictly less than, strictly greater than. Here, right closed, so equal to sign is there. And here, left closed, so is equal to sign is there. And see here, how to represent these things graphically. See here, this is a number line. This is minus infinity, this is infinity. And if x is greater than 5, and if this number is 5, strictly greater than I am writing, so I can write like this. And if this is the number line, minus infinity, sorry, this is plus infinity and this is minus infinity. So this is minus infinity, this is plus infinity, because left hand side is minus infinity, right hand side is plus infinity. And if x is greater or equal to 4, and this point is 4, and I can write like this. See here, I am writing just like a circle, but here I am writing a point, simply a point. If equal to sign is there, you should put a point. If strictly less than or strictly greater than, you should put like a circle. Okay, and another, see here, minus infinity, this is infinity, you should put both side arrows. And if x is less than 6, so if this point is 6, so simply move towards right, because less than is given. So less than means you should move towards left, and greater than means you should move towards right. And another example I am telling you, this is minus infinity, this is infinity. X is less or equal to 7, less than or equal to 7, you should read like this: less than or equal. So 7, and this you should take like a point and move towards left, because there is less than sign. Okay. And what is the meaning of equation? Actually, what is the meaning of equation and inequation? Who can tell me? See here. Actually, the meaning of equation is, equation simply, it is a property, and common property. One example I am giving you. The equation of x-axis is y is equal to 0. Why? X-axis is a straight line. See here, x-axis is a straight line. Simply it is a straight line. And straight line consists of points. A straight line consists of points. And the common property of those points is that the y coordinate of all those points is 0. That is the common property. That means the equation of x-axis is y is equal to 0. Here. So equation means it is a common property. And if that property contains equal to sign, then it is called an equation. And if that common property contains less than or greater than or lesser equal to or greater equal to, then we can say it is not an equation. Not an equation. That means it is inequality or inequation. Inequality or inequation. That means it is not an equation. Okay. Now, I am going to tell you about linear inequations. Linear inequations. What is the meaning of linear? Linear means first degree. Like this. Ax plus b less than c. Or less than 0. Ax plus b less than 0. Or ax plus b greater than 0. Or ax plus b less or equal to 0. Or ax plus b is greater or equal to 0. You should deal like this. These are the linear inequations because the degree of x is 1. And if the degree of x will be 2, it is a quadratic. It will be quadratic inequations. And I am going to tell you about linear inequations. Okay. And these are the linear inequations including or involving one variable. If there will be two variables, ax plus by plus c is greater than 0, less than 0, greater than 0, less than equal to 0. Those are linear inequations having two variables, x and y. Like this. Ax plus by plus c is less than 0. These are the linear inequations in two variables. And I am going to tell you in one variable. Okay. See here. And you should express the answers in terms of intervals. Closed interval, open interval, semi-open, semi-closed. In this forms you should write. And first of all, type 1, I am going to tell you. Simply 2x plus y, one variable I am going to tell you, 2x plus 3 is less than 7x plus 4. And one important property I am going to tell you, 5 is greater than 3. Okay, and if we will multiply minus sign, minus 1 to both the sides, it will become minus 5, it will become minus 3, and the sign will change. If we will multiply minus to both the sides of one inequality, then the sign changes. Greater than will become less than will become greater than, lesser equal to become greater or equal to, and greater equal to becomes lesser equal to. Simply the sign changes. So remember these things. And here, take 7x to left hand side. So 2x minus 7x is less than 4. Take 3 to right hand side. 4 minus 3. So 2x minus 7x should be minus 5x is less than 4 minus 3 is 1. So multiply minus to both the sides. So it will become 5x is greater than minus 1. I have told you, if you multiply minus, the sign will change. So divide 5. X is greater than minus 1 by 5. So this is your answer. But how to write in interval form? This is minus infinity, this is plus infinity, and this is minus 1 by 5. Here, and it is greater than. So graphically, you should mention like this. And our solution is, you can write solution is x belongs to, this is greater than, no equal sign is there. So open interval minus 1 by 5 and infinity. Infinity is always open interval. Minus into positive, so that means the real number is called the minus infinity and infinity to open interval. Because infinity minus infinity are not real numbers. So while writing infinity or minus infinity, you should put open intervals, not closed interval. Okay. Now this is all about type 1. And I am going to tell you type 2, which is very important. And I am going to tell you very quick method in type 2. And in type 2, see here, like this, x plus b divided by cx plus d is less than 0, or it will be greater than 0, or lesser equal to 0, or greater equal to 0. And very interesting thing I am going to tell you. See here, x minus 2 by x minus 3 is less than 0. First of all, I am going to tell you under what condition p by q is positive, p by q is negative, and p by q is 0. Three things I am going to tell you. Under what condition p by q is negative, p by q is positive, and p by q is 0. Positive case I am going to tell you. if both P and Q are of same sign, when both P and Q are of same sign means both will be positive or both will be negative, then whole P by Q is said to be positive. And if P by Q are of opposite signs, that means numerator will be positive, denominator will be negative, or the numerator will be negative, denominator will be positive, then whole quantity will be negative. And under what condition P by Q is 0? If numerator is 0. That means if P is 0, then P by Q will be 0. Remember these three things. See here. While solving this one, I am writing directly in one line. Put a number line. Infinity, this is minus infinity. Here right hand side is 0. Right hand side should be 0. Okay. So take the numerator equal to 0. That means x minus 2 equal to 0. So x is equal to 2. Okay. So denominator equal to 0. X is equal to 3. So we are getting 2 points, 2 and 3. And these 2 points are called critical points. X is equal to 2 and x is equal to 3 are called critical points. Okay. And now indicate 2 and 3 in the number line. Because 3 is greater than 2, so I am writing 3 right up to. Okay. Now the coefficient of x. Remember this thing. The coefficient of x is positive. Here in the denominator the coefficient of x is positive. So positive by positive is positive. So in the number line, from right you should write this interval is positive, this interval is negative, this interval is positive. Again I am telling you, the coefficient of x is positive in the numerator and the coefficient of x is positive in the denominator. So positive by positive. Here by is there. Positive by positive is positive. So from the right you should write. Here there are 3 intervals. 1, 2, 3. And from right you should indicate and you should write the alternate signs. Positive, negative, positive. For example, if this will be another example, for example, it will be negative sign. So negative by positive is negative, so you should put negative, positive, negative. Okay. Here. And your requirement is this quantity, under what condition this quantity will be negative. Less than 0 means negative. And negative is this one. So directly write x belongs to 2, 3, open interval. So this is the answer. Okay. Another example I am going to tell you. Simply you should do in one line, not in 2 lines. Simply draw the number line and write the answer. X plus 3 divided by minus x plus 4 is greater than 0. Simply put, take the number line. Your right hand side is 0. Right hand side must be 0. I have told you. X plus 3 equal to 0. So x is equal to minus 3. Minus x plus 4 equal to 0. So x is equal to 4. So there are 2 numbers, minus 3 and 4. And minus 3, 4 are 2 critical points. So minus 3 is this one, 4 is this one. So the coefficient of x is positive. Here the coefficient of x is negative. Positive by negative is negative. So negative, positive, negative. Okay. And your requirement is this quantity should be greater than 0. Greater than 0 means positive. And positive is this one. So minus 3, 4. This is the answer. Okay. Another question I am going to tell you. Simply I will change this one. So what will be the answer? You can tell this one. It is less than 0. If I take less than 0, that will be negative. Under what condition this quantity will be negative? Either x will lie in this interval or in this interval. See the language I am telling you. In this interval or in this interval. And or means union in set theory. So minus infinity minus 3. Minus infinity minus 3. Either the value of x will lie in this interval or means union. And or 4 infinity. Okay. Now see here. Another question I am going to tell you. X minus 4 by x minus 2 less than or equal to 0. Less than or equal to 0. See the, what are the critical points? X is equal to 4, x is equal to 2. So this is 2, this is 4. Okay. Now less than 0. Sorry, for example, here I am going to tell you the coefficient of x is positive. Here the coefficient of x is positive. So positive by positive is positive. So positive, negative, positive. Okay. Now less than 0 means this portion. That means x belongs to 2, 4. I am writing 2, 4. Okay. And equal to 0. P by Q will be equal to 0 when P is 0, not Q. P is 0. And what is P? X minus 4. So x minus 4 equal to 0 means x is equal to 4. So simply put a closed interval for 4 and this will be open interval. Do you understand or not? This 22 will be less than 0. Less than 0 means in between 2 and 4. And equal to sign is there, equal to 0. And equal to 0 means P by Q will be equal to 0 when P is 0. Numerator will be equal to 0. And numerator is x minus 4. So x minus 4 equal to 0. So x is equal to 4. And in number line you can write like this. This is open and this one is closed. Okay. So put a closed interval for 4 and open interval for 2. And see another example. 1 by x minus 2 is less than 0. And I have told you, less than 0 means negative. And under what condition P by Q will be negative? When P and Q are of opposite sign. Here, in the numerator there is 1. 1 means it is positive. So, Q, that means x minus 2, must be negative. Positive by negative, it will be negative. That means, directly you should write x minus 2 is less than 0. That implies x is less than 2. So, put a number line, infinity, this is minus infinity, this is 2 and less than 2. That means solution is x belongs to minus infinity 2 and infinity minus infinity always open interval and here also open. Like this you should write. Okay. Another question. One by x minus 1 is greater than or equal to 0. And already I have told you P by Q will be 0 if P is 0. Here P is 1 which cannot be 0. So in this case you should write 1 by x minus 1 is greater than 0. Automatically equal sign will be omitted. Because this quantity cannot be 0 because the numerator is 1. So again now P by Q is positive. Positive means same sign. P by Q is greater than 0. Greater than 0 means positive. There will be same sign. So numerator is positive. So x minus 1 must be positive. X minus 1 is greater than 0. That means x is greater than 1. Okay. And in the number line, this is infinity, this is minus infinity, and this is 1. So greater than 1. So move towards right. So solution is x belongs to 1 infinity. This is open, this is also open. This is your answer. Okay. Now another question. Now let us take this type of inequations. In my previous example, the right hand side was 0, but here I am taking non-zero. If there will be right hand side is 2, 3, 4, half minus half, then take it to left hand side. And one restriction is there, if the denominator contains variables, don't cross multiply it. If the denominator contains variables, don't cross multiply in that case. That means cross multiply is not applicable in that case. See here, an example I am going to tell you. X plus 5 by x minus 2 is lesser equal to 1. So the procedure is take 1 to left hand side. X plus 5 by x minus 2 minus 1 is lesser equal to 0. Now take the LCM. X plus 5 minus x plus 2 divided by x minus 2 is lesser equal to 0. Same procedure. Here x minus x cancel out, plus x minus x, 5 plus 2 is 7. So 7 by x minus 2 is lesser equal to 0. And P by Q lesser equal to 0 but equal to 0. Under what condition P by Q will be 0? If numerator will be 0. But here the numerator is 7. So it cannot be 0. So in that case you should write 7 by x minus 2 must be less than 0 only. And less than 0 means negative. And P by Q will be negative. When P and Q are of opposite sign. Here numerator is positive, so x minus 2 must be negative. X minus 2 is less than 0. That means x is less than 2. So this is the answer. And in number line, if you want to indicate it, so like this you should indicate. Less than 0. Put a circle here and move towards left. So solution is x belongs to minus infinity, 2, and both are open intervals because there is no equal sign here. Okay, now this is all about this type. Okay, another type I am going to tell you. See here, I am going to solve system of linear equations. System of linear equations, inequations. This is an inequation, this is an equation, and this is system of. That means you have to find out the value of x, which will satisfy both the inequations. See, first one, 3x minus 6 is greater or equal to 0. That means 3x is greater or equal to 6. As usual, you have to solve. X is greater or equal to 6 by 3, it is 2. So this one is first case. And for the second case here, 4x minus 10 is less or equal to 6. So take minus 10 to right hand side, it will become plus 10. So 4x is less or equal to 16 and x is less or equal to 4. Dividing 4 on both the sides, you will get this one. See here, take the number line. Infinity, this is minus infinity. Here it is 2, here it is 4. So write 2 on the left hand side, 4 on the right hand side because 4 is greater than 2. And here x is greater or equal to 2. Put a point here because equal to sign is there. So greater than means move towards right. And here x is less or equal to 4. That means put a point here. And less than, that means move towards left. And what is the intersection of two lines? You have to find out the region in which the two lines intersect. Therefore solution is, if the two lines intersect, here see here, this is the region in which there are two lines. So this region is the solution region. If the two lines do not coincide, then there is no solution. So here the solution is from 2 to 4. Here see here, 2 is included, here also 2 is included, here 4 is included, here also 4 is included. So the solution is x belongs to 2, 4 closed interval. For example, I am telling you, if this one will be like this, that means in this case 2 is included, but here 2 is not included. In that case, the solution will be 2, 4. This one is closed interval, this will be open interval. Okay, and for example, if the cases will be like this moves to this side, then this one moves towards left. So the two lines never intersect. So in that case, the given system has no solution. Okay, and this is all about your linear inequations. And you can do the simple problems by using these tricks. Okay, and in my next class I will tell you how to solve these inequations graphically. Okay, thank you for watching my class.